Hello students, today we will study about the electronic concepts of oxidation and reduction. We know that addition of oxygen and removal of hydrogen is oxidation, and addition of hydrogen and removal of oxygen is reduction. But here we will study the oxidation reduction process by electron transfer. Okay, the process in which an atom, molecule or ion it loses one or more electrons, the process is called oxidation. Suppose hydrogen atom is there, and this hydrogen atom it is changing into H plus. For this change it has to lose an electron, and the process is called oxidation. Here copper is there, copper it will also lose two electrons and will change into copper plus 2 ions. See here, Fe plus 2 is present, and this plus 2, if it will convert into Fe plus 3, ferrous ion will convert into ferric ion, then too it will lose an electron. If chloride ion is there, Cl minus, it is having one extra negative charge, and when this chloride ion it will lose an electron, it will change into chlorine atom. Yes, again oxidation, loss of electron. See, MnO4 2 minus is there, and this MnO4 2 minus it will lose an electron and will change into MnO4 1 minus. So this is the process of oxidation on the basis of electron transfer. Okay, now reduction, the process in which an atom, molecule or ion they gain one or more electrons. See, all reactions here which will do, these are the opposite of these. Here loss of electron is taking place, and here gain of electron will take place. H plus it will gain an electron and it change into hydrogen. Fe plus 3 will gain an electron and it will change into Fe plus 2. Similarly, Sn4 plus is there, it will gain 2 electrons and will change into Sn2 plus. S sulfur, it will gain 2 electrons and will change into sulfide ions. So these are the reactions in which gain of electron is taking place. Okay, now we'll see the electron transfer concept. Like oxidation and reduction, they are complementary processes. These two processes they take place simultaneously in a chemical reaction. Okay, like if you are talking about a chemical reaction, 2Mg plus O2 will get 2MgO. Oxidation of magnesium it is taking place here. Magnesium, when it is burnt in presence of oxygen, we will get magnesium oxide. Now see here, if you will see, this magnesium it is changing into magnesium oxide, and oxygen also changing into magnesium oxide. If you will see here, magnesium it is losing 2 electrons and is changing into Mg plus 2 here. But since 2 atoms of Mg are there, it means 2Mg it will lose 4 electrons all total, and they will change into 2Mg plus 2 ions. Yes. Now if one oxygen atom, it will gain 2 electrons and it will change into O minus 2. So if 2 atoms of oxygen or a molecule of oxygen will be there, they will gain 4 electrons and will change into 2 oxide ions. So 2 Mg plus 2 and 2 O minus 2. It will become Mg2O2, 2 molecules of Mg2O2 or 2MgO. Yes. Now see here, all total loss of 4 electron is here, and here 4 electrons will be gained. So the number of electrons lost and gained, they are equal, and this is the example of a redox reaction where oxidation and reduction processes they are taking place simultaneously. Now here see, oxidation means the process it involves the loss of electrons. Reduction is the process which involves the gain of electrons. Oxidizing agents, they are the substances which themselves they get reduced. It means they are gaining electron and themselves they are getting reduced, and they are oxidizing any other substance. Reducing agent, on the other hand, if we talk about reducing agent, themselves they get oxidized and they will reduce some other substance. It means they are losing electrons. Upon losing electrons, they are oxidizing themselves, but that lost electron it will be gained by some atom, so it is reducing any other atom. That's why these are reducing agents. Now see, this is one reaction in which zinc solid is there. This is 2H plus. 2H plus means sulfuric acid must be there, H2SO4. Sulfate ions we have not written because sulfate ion here too and here too, they will cancel out each other. Okay, and there will be no change in any oxidation number of these two. That sulfate, that's why it is not written over here. Now we'll see, if we'll see this zinc solid, when sulfuric acid is added, we'll get zinc sulfate and hydrogen gas, we know that. So here if we'll see, zinc is changing into Zn plus 2, and here loss of electron is taking place, and loss of electron is oxidation. So here oxidation is taking place, 2 electrons, and here 2 H plus is there, and these 2 H plus, they are gaining those 2 electrons, they are getting reduced and they are changing into hydrogen gas. So here see, oxidation and reduction processes, they are taking place simultaneously. Now if we'll write the oxidation half reaction, oxidation half means where zinc, it is changing into Zn plus 2 by loss of 2 electrons. So see, zinc solid is there, 2 electrons it is losing, and it is changing into zinc plus 2 ion aqueous. On the other hand, if we talk about reduction half reaction, so for this see, 2H plus are here. These 2H plus, they are gaining 2 electrons and are changing into hydrogen gas. Okay, oxidation, which of these substances is getting oxidized? That is zinc, loss of electron. This H plus, it is getting reduced. The one which is getting reduced, it is an oxidizing agent, so H plus here is an oxidizing agent, and zinc, since it is getting oxidized, so it is a reducing agent. Every time oxidation, reduction, oxidizing agent and reducing agent, they should be here in the left hand side only, nothing from right hand side you will write. Okay, this I have told you earlier also. Now competitive electron transfer reactions. Competitive means we have studied about the electrochemical series, the one the metal which is present above in the electrochemical series, it can displace the metal which is present below in the series. Only that thing we'll study here. Like here we have taken the example of zinc, and we'll dip that zinc rod, suppose we have taken, and we'll dip that zinc rod in blue colored copper nitrate solution. Okay, after some time what we'll see, that the color of this copper nitrate, it will start fading, and this copper metal will start depositing on the surface of zinc. Okay, because here if we'll talk, copper, it is less reactive than zinc, so zinc will displace copper from its solution and zinc nitrate will be formed, the solution of zinc nitrate, which will be colorless, and the reddish brown colored copper will get deposited on the surface of zinc. Now see here, if we'll talk about this reaction, so here zinc is there, zinc solid, and copper nitrate, if we'll talk about copper plus 2 and 2, C formula is Cu NO3 whole twice, it means 2 nitrate ions are there, 2 NO3 minus aqueous plus zinc nitrate, again ZnNO3 whole twice, so Zn2 plus 2 NO3 minus plus copper. We have divided this whole equation in the ionic form. Okay, now if we'll take ions only, like 2NO3 is also here, 2NO3 is also here, so nothing is changing here, so we'll ignore these two. Zinc solid plus Cu plus 2 aqueous, we are getting Zn2 plus aqueous plus Cu solid. Okay, now see what will happen here. Zinc, it will lose 2 electrons, it will get oxidized, and it will change into Zn plus 2. Those 2 electrons of zinc, they will be gained by this copper ion Cu plus 2, which is in aqueous state here. It will gain those 2 electrons and will get reduced into copper metal. This copper metal will get deposited here on the zinc rod, and the blue color of copper nitrate, it will change into colorless aqueous solution of zinc nitrate. Okay, now here now see here the reaction was between zinc and copper. Now the reaction is between zinc and silver. Here we have taken copper, not zinc, copper and silver. Here we have taken copper solid, and we have dipped that rod in silver nitrate solution. We know that copper is present above silver in the electrochemical series, so copper can displace silver here. Here copper, it was it cannot displace zinc because copper is present lower in the electrochemical series. It is lesser reactive, so it was getting replaced by zinc easily. But here if we'll compare this from this, then we can easily see that copper, it can displace silver. From silver nitrate solution we'll get copper nitrate and Ag. Again we'll write it in the form of ionic equation like Cu solid plus 2Ag plus this plus 2NO3 minus plus Cu plus 2 plus 2NO3 minus here. So NO3 minus and 2NO3 minus will be cancelled out plus 2Ag. So the reaction, it is written in the form of Cu solid plus 2Ag plus aqueous. We are getting Cu plus 2 aqueous plus 2Ag solid. So copper, it is losing electrons, 2 electrons, and it is getting oxidized. And silver here, it is gaining those 2 electrons because 2 ions of silver are there. So these 2 ions, 1 electron each, they will gain and they will get reduced and will change into silver solid. So these are the reactions where competition was between, first it was between zinc and copper, and here it was between zinc, copper and silver. Now in our next video we will study about the oxidation state. Okay, thank you.